Hello everybody and welcome to a new Let's Look At. My name is Ben the Human and this is Don't Kill Them All. It is a strategy game where you play as a band of orcs and there is a bit of an interesting twist to the battle mechanics. It's a tactical strategy game. Early demo, early access, go join the Discord. Let's find something to kill. We can walk around and look around. Ta-da! So we play as this little warband chief, and we've got our warband pals. I don't know if you guys. Oh yes, Bach and Grog and Gerd. Do I have a name? I'm Ben the orc, I guess. Did I say my name was Ben the Human? Oops. Smash the shrooms, says my Warchief. You've encountered a combat encounter. To take control of your raiding party and show them how to orcs do battle. Select an orc and then select a reachable tile to move them there. Select an action to prepare it and then select an available tile to perform it. When you're done with movements and actions, press the end turn button to start the turn. All right, we've got this mushroom dude and then this mushroom dude. So we're gonna select Grog, or actually we're gonna select Bach. Yeah, let's take Gerd, smash this dude. We've enraged all of our orcs. Kill them all! So, what we just did is, we've enraged our entire war party, in which they then destroyed everything. So there's this fun balance in the game. They don't really explain it there, but in the game, they're telling you, you want to manage killing your enemies or defeating your enemies. You don't have to outright kill them all while not enraging your orcs, because if they go rage mode, you lose. So we'll get there though. Warchief, come here. Urdarok is our clan chief, I suppose. The camp is the heart of the orc clan. Rest up and get ready for the next raids by using the available stations. If you're ready for tomorrow, you can go sleep at the war tent. So there's like two explanations happening at once here. It tells you about the camp, but I would highly recommend, if you're playing the demo that's on Steam right now as part of the Steam Next Fest, come talk to the NPCs. They explain like what's going on rather than just the prompts that pop up on the screen. I need a report on your raid. You better have some good news. We killed them all. Praise mighty Varuk. Now where's the loot? Loot? Ah, you forgot about the loot. Why does this keep happening? When you raid and pillage, you're supposed to get loot. You see this camp? Pathetic. Where are the effigies in my honor? The coffers overflowing with gold and jewels. I've seen orcs eat rocks and loaf all day. There are no order. There's no discipline. I give you one last chance, Warchief. I'll have my loot or I'll have your head. Now on to more pressing matters. My back hurts. I need you to get me some resources to fix my throne. I can't give orders with a sore back. Grunt. Talk to Grape or something. Before you leave, a prisoner demands your attention. They were caught spying just outside the camp. Her name is Grape or something. Find out if she knows anything. We will come talk to Grape or something. Are you Grape? What? No. I'm Olive. Where are you from? Oh, you know, around. Are you a spy? No, I was just walking by when your orcs grabbed me. Everyone's so paranoid these days. Are you orc? I think so. Okay. Oh wait, that was me. Hold up. Your camp seems pretty rough shape. I might be able to help. Overheard your warlord wants you to repair his throne, but come on. You don't actually expect that to change anything at camp, do you? No, but he's angry. Okay, well in any case, your real problem is that you can't keep your rage in check. Our rage is our power! Of course, don't get me wrong, I'd rather be face to face with 10 bloodthirsty wargs than a single raging orc. Look, you saw how your orcs exploded on the last raid, right? You just gotta be mindful of what gets them enraged and learn to control it. How? Well, for starters, your orcs look like they need to cool off. They're one bad interaction from killing them all again. You should head over to the mud pit and have them take a mud bath. It's a good way to reduce their rage, and it's great for the skin. To the mud bath. In they go. Confirm. Look at that. They're feeling great. Hey, you're back, and your orcs look pretty mellow. Look, I've got some resources in my bag from the last time I was out. Help yourself. There should be enough to craft an herbal tea bag and a few other things. Okay. I always take a cup before bedtime, but it should work wonders to keep your rage down. Here's the recipe. Now head over to that workbench and start crafting. Grunt. I like the interactions. Come over here. Tea bag. Confirm. Can I make this stink bomb? No, we need wheat. Outfit your orcs by left-clicking to inspect them. Let's give the tea bag to Bach. Equip. Done. Done and done. Return to Olive. Ta-da! There you go. Doesn't it smell great? And one last thing. I got an extra spear in my bag. I'm sure you'll put it to good use. Feel free to use the rest of the resources before heading back out there. I'm not really in a position to use them myself at the moment. All right, so I would like to swap out one of the hammers for this spear over here. Yeah. We could craft some stuff, but I don't think I really need to, because I already have these weapons and I don't really need any more. And we couldn't make the stink bomb. Can I use this guy? Scrappy pants? We already got all this stuff, I think. Although I could make headwear if I had the wheat or sticks or whatever that is. Leather? We need a pig. So we don't have that either. All right, let's go out to the Fablewood thickets. Confirm. So now, the whole point is to try and avoid causing our orcs to rage while gathering as much as we can. So we have 2 wood, 2 leaves. We would like to get to 5. Look at this dude. What are you? At the start of your turn, enemies move and telegraph their attacks by targeting the tiles. Once you end your turn, they will carry out those attacks. Orcs gain rage whenever they receive a hit or witness the destruction of the resources you're trying to safeguard. So don't get hit, don't blow up anything that you're trying to gather. When orcs reach maximum rage, they go berserk. When all orcs go berserk, you lose the encounter and the raid is over. So you can let 1 orc or 2 orcs go berserk as long as your whole party doesn't, but I try to not let anybody go berserk if we can avoid it. All right, you are trying to destroy this log. So pay attention to how your weapons attack. So the axe cleaves in like a straight line, and it will do 2 damage. Why are you sitting so funny, Mr. Spear Guy? And then the hammer is the trickiest one because it attacks in this big 3x3. And so it's hard to hit things without hitting other things. So I'm thinking move here. You can undo movement as well if you're like I didn't want to be there. But I'm gonna go here. And what you can do is you can attack again, but it will cause rage to happen. So he's gained 1 rage here. So you want to be careful with that. I'm gonna move you, and I'm gonna attack you twice even though it's gonna cause rage. Each combat features multiple enemy waves. Be careful and strategize. You don't need to kill everything. Enemies reduced to 1 HP will cancel their attack and gain the fleeing status trying to escape. You actually want to let enemies escape because you'll see after end of this turn, there is a resource, this guy, this little peace hands or whatever, that you only get for enemies fleeing. So that's something to keep in mind. Look out, enemies will trigger attacks as you move out of an attack pattern. There are many ways to get out of an opportunity attack, so be creative. So this guy is trying to attack us with his spear, but what we can do is attack him with the Axeman and that will cancel his attack. And then we can come over here with our spear guy and cancel this dude's attack from here. If I had attacked closer, I would have blown up this fiddlehead fern or whatever that is. There we go, and we got a bunch of resources. 9 wood, 8 leaves. When you're done with your raid, you can go back to the camp at the caravan. I think we will keep exploring for now. We're doing a pretty good job. A pig and another turnip monster. So the turnip monster is going to be hard to hit. I kind of think I should get rid of this lady's hammer, because the hammer is so hard to hit people with. Pig is dead. I'm gonna rage again, even though it's a little dangerous. But I think that was the best way to get rid of this guy. Okay, I have an opportunity to use her hammer smash by backing up and then hammer smashing you from there. Axeman, you can come here, axe this dude, and then Spear Boy, take out the pig. Good work. Yeah, the hammer is tricky to use because it's such a wide AoE, and enemies don't really go like get close together. So the odds of being able to hit everybody at once are kind of low. Jar person, hey there, buddy. Greetings, Jar person. Ah, great, you can talk. I've been trying to make friends with the fungal folk, but they aren't big on talking. Actually, it's been a while since I've had an actual conversation. Let us converse. Wow, lots of enthusiasm behind that. Kind of puts me on the spot to find a good subject. What are you? Oh, I'm a wisp. How about you? We are orcs. Cool, I've never actually met an orc. I thought you'd be scarier. Do you want to be my friend? Okay. Now that we're friends, we can start doing stuff for each other. If you could find some resources, I could rebuild my alchemist shop. I'd do it myself, but the fungal folk don't like me gathering on their turf. So what do you say, pal? It will be done. Awesome, thanks. We need 3 leaves and 4 wood. Return to Jar Person. Back already? I have resources, Jar Person. Thanks a bunch. I believe one good action always breeds another. Take this for the trouble. Thank you. Friends look out for each other. Now I'll have this shop up and ready in no time. Sick. Use the station. Tonic of Swiftness. Tonic of Mind Cleanse. Very nice. Hey, and we get to spend our prayers to get things. And then Brew of Brutality. Add to units damage. Self-control. If it has not moved this turn, unit will not kill. Oh, cool. And then passive to participants. Oh, so you're faster. Okay. Maybe Brew of Brutality just to get one of those. That seems kind of cool. And then we will give that to our Axeman, I think. Oh, that's the herbal tea bag. Where's the brew? Oh, it just happens. Ah, I understand. Now everybody does more damage. Very cool. Next area. Sure. Loading. Should we go back and give the guy the stuff for his chair? Possibly. Well, let's see what this next area is like. Is it just more forest or is it like an entirely new biome? Game's taking a while to load. Please tell me you didn't crash on me. Oh, it's loading. Help. It is a demo, so you do have to... There we go. I think that was just me being slow. It looks like we're still in the same forest. So let's go this way. Ooh. A pig has joined the battle. Okay, so this is gonna be tricky. Pig gone. You're gonna be really hard to protect. I can hammer this boy. Oh, you're not friendly. I thought you were a thing to harvest. So this guy's gonna go crazy, which is not great. Displace a unit towards you. I kind of think that is not what I expected you to do. But at least this will... Like, I destroyed a thing and I sent him into rage mode. It will act on its own and even target fellow orcs. Win the fight to snap out of it. But I can at least kill you right now, even though it gets you closer to rage. One mushroom to deal with. Okay, that's doable. Because... the hammer is just so hard to work with. But I can use the axe man. No, I can't. Because that's gonna set you off. What if I move here, displace you there? Yes, perfect. And then even though this will put you back in danger zone, we can kill you. Good. And you didn't harm anything. Good job, guy. Don't move. Ah, I wanted to use my hammer, bro. All right, hammer, bro. Dead. Axeman. That guy's dead. You're gonna set this guy off, and that sucks. I'm just gonna kill him. I know it destroyed some stuff. Uh-oh. I think we lose. Oh no! We were doing so good! I thought if I killed him that it would... I thought if I killed him it would not... It would end the battle before the rage went off, but that is not how that went down. They raged before the battle ended. So that's my bad. At least we helped our dude. I also should definitely have rested in the pond, but maybe we can get some real quick leaves. And wood and go help our liege lord. Mushrooms. That's gonna set both of you off. I've set everybody off again. Oh my god. Well, we will go rest. And things will be better. Try it again. Get a quick sleep. That's so funny. So you can see how you wouldn't want to run back to back if your people were not feeling great. Let's jump him in the... You guys are... Yeah, you're still a little rageful. So jump into the thing. It does spend a little bit of time, but that's all right. And you're also not really punished for screwing up. I know the guy threatened to take my head off, but maybe he's not that bad. And clearly we shouldn't have pushed it earlier. When we were like, let's go to the next level, we probably should have just gone right back to the base. Okay, so you can get killed by the spearman. And I'm going to spend a rage to weaken you and then kill you. I definitely need to get rid of this lady's hammer. Like, the hammer is not being very useful when it comes to actually being able to attack people without destroying other stuff. Because they'd need to be in a very specific location for me not to harm anything. I guess here is a good thing. So I can get rid of this mushroom. She can come. Let's come here. Axe. And then she can come right here and is able to hit him like this. It's very specific to be able to hit people in a way that I don't destroy resources with the hammer. Ooh, we got sticks. We can make a helmet. Things are looking good. And then we can actually use the hammer lady. And then she's gonna get a little rageful, but that's okay. Axe boy. Spear boy. Axe boy. I can't actually reach the axe boy. This is where the movement speed would come in handy, huh? I'm gonna let him attack. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna let him attack. Alright, he hit both of us, which is annoying. And that's also a terrible move. You just did the same thing again. Alright, move over. Move in. There we go. Very good. Hooray! Alright, let's head back to the base. Otherwise, I'm getting greedy again. Is there anything in here? Ah, next area. No way. No way, Jose. Back to Urdarok. Or he's gonna actually kill me. I like what's going on here. I think it's a lot of fun. Do I just go talk to the man in charge? I do indeed. Here we go, dude. What do you want? I have acquired the resources. You have? I suppose you'll get your head to keep your head for now. But I can't have you traipsing all over the realm without proper identification. Take this Warchief badge. It'll enable you to do war cries in battle. Next, you'll need to travel to the Endless Wastes. There are still lots of resources I need for the throne. What are war cries? Ha 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 ha! Are you stupid or something? War cries are powerful abilities a warchief can use in combat. They have a limited number of uses though, so you need to use them wisely. Every orc knows that. Now head to the Endless Wastes. Bring me my loot. Alright, can I make some gear before we go? Barbarian armor, hey. Yes. I don't have any pig. I do want to replace the hammer though. We talked about this. Another teabag? I would like to make a teabag for every orc. That way they can mitigate their rage. I don't have enough bones. I don't have enough mud. Toasted wood chips. Add to unit's rage tolerance. That's kind of cool. Here, let's go to sleep. Or wait, but we still have 2 time left. Is there anything else I could craft real quick? We can't make the armor head wear, but we could make 2 brown coifs. And we've done it. Now, let's give her barbarian armor. She already has a teabag. We will give her a coif. And then Grog, you also take a coif. and a tea bag. And then Gerd, you take the other tea bag. Can I get the rest of this stuff out of my inventory, or is it just like always with me? Sleep time. Great. Next day. Does the time keep track? 3rd of plant grow. There you go. I would like to get toasted wood chips. That way everybody has extra rage. We will take a mud bath because people are a little rageful still. Maybe a little overkill, especially because we got the bonus rage capacity, but maybe we'll try it out. See how it works. Rock and clay. Rock and stone, if we were playing Deep Rock Galactic. What is this demon? Select the Warchief to access the war cry actions. A bug? And a larvae? Are you gonna turn into something? Here, let's check the war cry. What is this? Damage all hostile units. Nice. So you're retreating already. Perfect. Displace a unit away from you. I forgot to give you... Well, no, I never crafted the spear, so... Take a rage just to get rid of the strange bug. Can I war cry again? Apparently I could have the whole time. How do I generate war cry power? Maybe you just get to use it twice per battle? It's kind of interesting. You come here. Get rid of that guy. You come here. Get rid of that guy. Perfect. Good turn. I dare you to flee. And we've done it. Do we have enough rock and clay? Not quite. We have to go at least one further. We might only be able to use a war cry twice in like the whole excursion. Indeed. Or at least currently. I don't know if that's 100% how it always works. This is the perfect time to use the hammer girl. Erased, and then Mr. Axe friend come here, and then our spear pal. Not quite enough damage to get him to flee, but a really good turn nonetheless. Your toast. Good work. A crab monster. All right, perfect, because she can actually attack you. And then our spear friend will finish you off. And you... I'm gonna spend a rage to get rid of the crab. It's always better to spend one rage to get rid of an enemy, because if they destroy this, you lose the resource, and it puts a rage on everybody, so... We win! Do we got the resources? We do. Let's go in this way. Ooh, use station. Send all acquired loots back to camp. Heck yeah. That's amazing. That means we can just explore to our heart's content and we won't lose anything. I wish I'd found that in the forest before I pushed my luck. Twice. Although I didn't actually get anything the second time. Bugs. The larvae are not so bad. You just have to spend a turn to deal with them. Although we don't have a great way of dealing with them currently. I guess we're gonna find out what the larvae do. Because none of my people can actually reach them. Like, she's close, but not quite there. Spearboy can at least get this dude. So what's gonna happen? I don't know. I've never let this happen before. Oh, they turn into a thing. Well, she's definitely going to take a rage here because we have to step back to even be able to attack him. But now the spear boy can get involved. Nice. Not too shabby. 2 basic bugs. Those are odd places to put yourself, but not too shabby. You're done. That is not where I wanted to go. Undo. How do I get to you without harming my people? I don't think there's a way I can actually attack you without... Oh. Well. That's not good. You put yourself in a very interesting place. Because even if I attacked you from the other side, the only way I could get you is if we moved the axe guy here. But I don't think that's going to work, so I think we're going to have to kill the rock, unfortunately. But we do win the encounter. Not too bad. Let's go one further. Push it a little further. We got that bonus rage meter. Gotta use it for something, right? Oops. Is this a good move? I don't think so, but I did it anyway. Units and resources have a resist chance. The higher the resist chance, the more likely it is to resist a hit. Oh, cool, the rock lived! The rock lived. Nice. And now all 3 of you flee. Look at that, so much peace power. You guys move really far though, which is really difficult to deal with sometimes. Not this time though, because bam and Axeman, you don't even have to move. This whole game is an exercise in restraint. Next area. Okay, we head back. I fell victim to that last time. Don't let it go to your head. I feel like the areas have been simple enough so far that I haven't needed a mini-map, but could it get to the point where the maps are so complicated I'd just get lost all the time? Possible. How's it going, Erderock? Give me some good news, Warchief. I have the resources. Good, I expect no less from a proper Warchief. Take this. It's the Warchief badge. You already told me about this. And then to the Fable with Tickets. All right, okay. I think you guys kind of Throne Repair Part 3. I think you guys understand the conceit of the game. I'm having a great time with it. I would recommend you go check it out on Steam. Let me check my homework here. It is by Fika Productions. I believe Fika means raven in Norwegian or one of the Scandinavian, maybe Finnish or Swedish, one of the Scandinavian languages. I believe that's true. But anyway, I'm having a great time with it. Go check it out on Steam. Demo on the Steam Next Fest. A lot of fun. It is called Don't Kill Them All. You don't want to kill them all, because otherwise you end up like me. If you guys enjoyed the video, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more videos like Don't Kill Them All or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.